After all said and done, there's a social worker counselor missing who's also a manager of a building where my silence and quiet now are restrictions and control and limits set forth by a government and citizens of the United Capitol Hill, Seattle, Washington Association of Anti-Fascism, Black Lives Matter protesting, harassment, abuse, violence, suffering, and broken glass with graffitied walls. And suddenly, a voice says, I'm being evicted tomorrow. I'm getting such and such and such, some language and letters and words. However, when I go into the hall to say, I'm sorry, there's no one there now. They've mysteriously gone missing along with my counselor, social worker, who's a building manager, who says, simply say to her whenever the person next door starts hitting my wall. And I responded with, all I've already given to a landlord, mental health, business organization about an enigma. Everyone on the 5th floor of y'all's building, in room 509, deny and say, the problem actually has to do with 508. And what 508's doing, they all say now, has to do with graffiti, screaming and yelling about someone out in the world. And someone down the hall, and someone across the hall, and someone who's a neighbor. And all of the videos and recordings, the surveillance cameras and footage of a man with a cigarette chasing another person, me, myself, I am the victim who's been harassed by 509, 5010, and the United States Army, who does not say to their veteran at the VA hospital, who does not say to a landlord he cannot carry a self-defense weapon and denounce a government he once served. And most of all, he does not control anybody who wants to join the United States of America and be a part of a government who doesn't bully and harass, who doesn't insist on silence and quiet, rules and regulations and control systems called racist, processes inappropriate, and all of an explanation now receives no validity, no acknowledgement other than more voices and whispers. Anonymous humans in a street outside my door where every night they say proudly, with nobody telling them to shut up, Black Lives Matter, and a whistle nobody says can't stop blowing. However, my Native American flute and my voice refusing your death you offer have to remain silent forever, quiet for eternity and infinity. Now, the end.